of saints can embrace all the best kinds of weird. You, who will always and ever be found. Rachel Held Evans, author of Searching for Sunday and Inspired. Prologue. Lost. I want to tell you, beloved, about the lost chapter of the Bible. You've probably already found it. It's one of those secrets hiding in plain sight. You might know the feeling. Like everyone who meets you sees you, but doesn't really see you. You feel like you're giving every possible signal other than tattooing it on your forehead. But still, others don't recognize you for who you are. I want to tell you about the lost chapter of the Bible, the one with the story of a shepherd who leaves 99 sheep behind and goes out looking for the one that is lost. The one with the story of a woman who sweeps her entire house looking for the one coin that is lost. The one with the lost son who wanders from home, and a lost son who stays and stews in his resentment, and a lost father struggling to reunite his broken family. This isn't a lost story. This is our story. We know this story, don't we? Especially that prodigal son. Those of us who have walked away from abusive homes and abusive churches, who have turned our backs on the places that turned their backs on us, we know this story. Because in every casting call, we get the role of the younger son, the greedy one, the squanderer of wealth, the one who walks away from everything good to live among swine just so he could have his way. We've been told that's us. My queer family knows this story all too well. When we name our sexuality or our gender identity, or when our friends and family claim us as beloved, we hear this story. We've been told, so many of us in so many ways, that we're just like that son, turning our back on everything good because we want to have the world our way. But I've come to wonder if the other two stories in this lost chapter of the Bible can tell us a little more about our own lost selves. If the analogy holds, if we're the lost second son, we're also the lost sheep. We went wandering. We put the whole herd in danger, because we followed our stubborn sheep nose, and the shepherd had to leave the 99 and chase us down. You know what's funny about sheep? They wander. That's what they do. It's in their nature. Most herd animals do it. That's why, when humans domesticated cattle and goats and, yes, sheep, there arose a new role. The shepherd, the rancher, the cowboy. Someone's got to keep the herd together, because otherwise they'll go wandering off. It isn't some rebellion against intrinsic sheepness. It's not malicious or sinful or particularly stubborn, really. Sheep wander. It's what they do. And sheep wander for good reasons. They wander because they're hungry. The shepherd didn't bring them to a fertile enough field, and they're fighting with each other for good grass or sweet water. And these are desert sheep, mind you, wandering through the Middle Eastern wilderness. There isn't always a lot of green to go around. If the shepherd isn't careful, the sheep end up starving. Sometimes the sheep are sick or injured or old. They're exhausted from the heat or tired from the walk. They drop to the back of the herd, lie down somewhere to rest. If the shepherd isn't watching for those on the edges, the group might move on without them. You've got to have a good shepherd, someone who's watching for the sheep that are hurting. And sometimes sheep run. 100 sheep are 100 potential meals for the wolves that wander that same wilderness. Especially a sheep that's already not paying attention, already trying to find better food or get some rest to regain their strength. That sheep is easy pickings for the predator. So the sheep run, fleeing as fast as their hooves can take them, getting them lost, but keeping them alive. If you don't have